Alright, what's up? So, I've seen a lot of people struggling with serves, so I thought, I'd, help. I'd help you guys out, and I just teach you the basics of serves, okay? So, first off, serving is very dependent on height. Okay, so the shorter you are, the weaker your serves, but they're easier to land. The taller you are, the more powerful your serves, but they're harder to land. So it's a good balance, is what I'd say. Okay, so first of all, I want to show a very basic serve that you guys can get over very easily, and you don't have to bother in autos if you can't continue a rally, okay? Because you don't know how to serve. Because that was the issue I had in the start, okay? So you press G, and first of all, you hold M2, okay? You hold M2, you press G, and you full charge your bump by holding M1, and that's how you get your serves over. Very easy, very simple, and there's not much timing in it, there's not much skill involved, so if you are not, if you're not confident in your spike serves or float serves, then do that, okay? So first things first, you gotta press B to spawn the ball for serve, okay? Now, you have two types of serve tosses. You have your left click, which is your float toss, and then you have your right click, which is your spike toss, okay? So floaters look like this, okay? Those are how floaters look, alright? And this is how spike serves look. Okay, they're like normal serves that are very self-explanatory. If you know what volleyball, like just basic volleyball, okay? Now, to get to how to actually hit your serves consistently, okay? Now, one tip I heavily suggest is getting used to your timing for your jump. So whenever you can when you learn how to max jump consistently, that's when you'll be able to hit serves very nicely. I know this is not a hard mechanic to master whatsoever, but some people can struggle with it, so I suggest practicing this first, where you completely learn how to like muscle memory your jump, okay? Now, after that, because I'm a small height, I'm 5'9", if you have more hang time, the later you want to jump, okay? So, the earlier you want to jump, not later, my bad. But let's say I'm 5'9", okay? So, I usually jump, I full toss it because it's more consistent. So if you were to half toss it, sometimes it goes a little too high, or sometimes it goes a little too low because I let go too early, so it goes like this, right? So what I do is I just full toss because it's more consistent and it's quite easy to read, right? So what you want to do is you want to full toss it, and then for my height or for short heights in general, you want to jump when the ball starts dropping. So you want to start charging your jump right when the ball hits the peak or starts dropping, okay? The timing doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be quite close to perfect. So there's a window where you can definitely hit it. So you want to approach, and right before you hit the line on the left side, right before you hit the line in front of you, you want to jump, okay? So time your run perfectly, or however you want. And I suggest jumping right at the line, so you get the most, like the best aim possible. All right, so you're gonna go here, you're gonna go line, and then you see how I can easily hit it front row too. Okay. So if I were to go from here and I jump too early, it can go too far and it can drop too quickly. Now if I go from here and I jump here, I can still hit it, but it's very hard. So what I suggest going to the front of the line, wait for the ball to drop, and then hit it. So it's way easier, okay? Just time your jumps accordingly and you'll be able to easily hit your serves, right? Now, this is for spike serves. Now, how to aim... I want to talk about spike serves real quickly. So, how to aim your spike serves, okay? For spike serves, you want to aim depending on your power. So, like I said, for me, I'm 5'9", so I don't have to bother too much about aiming. I can aim roughly where I want it, and it'll go there, okay? So, I aimed over there, it'll go there, right? But with heights like 7 foot, you have to be really concise and precise, because when you aim at a certain spot, it's definitely gonna go there, but there's a very high chance it'll go way over. So you want to time your jump very nicely if you want to be able to see the court. So you see how my cursor is looking at... It's not looking at the court right now, right? So it's not looking at the court itself like the yellow or like the orange. But with 7 foot, you have to point your cursor towards the court to hit like a really nice serve. So something like this. With 7 foot, you have to aim way lower because you're so much more powerful. So yeah, those are spike serves. Just the basics of spike serves or just any serve, just hitting any serve is do that, okay? Okay, so now I want to talk about float serves and how you're supposed to aim them. With float serves, it gives you more of a floaty serve, obviously, and it gives it more airtime. So you want to aim it a little higher. So I usually aim it around here because I'm kind of short, so I have less power. So it gives it more airtime. The more airtime it has, the more it moves around. You see that? So it's harder to receive. Now, if I were to do this, it'll be harder to receive because it's a half power, and it has airtime because I aimed it up high. Now you can do power floats by aiming it fairly high, and putting a full charge to it like that. But the one issue with that is it's quite fast. So depending on your height, if you're using 7 foot, then that would just eliminate the whole point of a float serve, because of how fast it is, right? So okay. Now, I'm gonna show you, if I were to aim a float serve, how I do a spike serve, what would happen, okay? It just hits the net. Like, it's just too short, so you gotta aim a little above the net. Okay, I have flow, right. Anyways. So, yeah, that's how you hit your float serves. Now, those are most of the basics for serves covered. I'm gonna show you one serve that's kind of like a miscellaneous, where you can do a sky serve. So with sky serves, you wanna do the spike toss, okay? Jump at the line, like I said, look straight up, and then full charge your spike, okay? So there's a limit to where the ball goes, and then it drops immediately down. You see that? So it drops really fast, so sometimes people can't receive it. And you can do the same with a float, but it's really risky because, oh my god. But it's really risky because it does that sometimes. It just hits your court. So what you want to do, if you're going to do a float sky serve, is look a little further up, so it goes past to their court. So you want to do something like this. Not too much power and not too high, so it doesn't go out. But yeah, those are the basics of serves. And I hope you guys can hit your serves now, because I've seen a lot of people struggling. And if you guys need any more help, just let me know. Join my Discord, join Spiked Asia Hub. I'll leave all the links in the description below. I'll also leave the Trello below. I'll be covering all the new weapons soon, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure you subscribe because it does help a lot. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.